Ecuador in state of war on third day of cartel terror campaign. With city streets largely deserted apart from a massive military deployment, Ecuador found itself in a state of war Wednesday as drug cartels waged a brutal campaign of kidnappings and attacks in response to a government crackdown. Hundreds of soldiers patrolled the capital Quito, where residents were gripped by fear over a surge of violence that has also prompted alarm abroad. The small South American country has been plunged into crisis after years of growing control by transnational cartels that use its ports to ship cocaine to the United States and Europe. The latest outburst of violence was sparked by the discovery Sunday of the prison escape of one of the country's most powerful narco bosses, Jose Adolfo Macias, known by the alias Fito. On Monday, January 8, 2023, President Daniel Noboa imposed a state of emergency and nighttime curfew, but the gangs hit back with a declaration of war threatening to execute civilians and security forces. They have also instigated numerous prison riots, set off explosions in public places and waged attacks in which at least 14 people have been killed. More than 100 prison guards and administrative staff have been taken hostage, the SNAI Prisons Authority said. In the port city of Guayaquil, attackers wearing balaclavas stormed a state-owned TV station Tuesday, briefly taking several journalists and staff members hostage and firing shots in dramatic scenes broadcast live before police arrived. Local media reported some of the attackers were as young as 16. This attack in particular gave rise to panic in the general population, many of whom left work and closed shops to run to the safety of home. Today we are not safe. Anything can happen, security guard in Quito who explained he was opting to hide rather than confront the criminals, who are better armed. Noboa said Wednesday the country was now in a state of war, as he vowed not to yield to the gangs. Peru declared a state of emergency on its border with Ecuador, sending an additional 500 police and soldiers to secure the frontier. Colombia's army also announced it was bolstering border security. Ecuador borders the world's two largest cocaine producers, Colombia and Peru. Guayaquil port, from where most of the drugs are shipped abroad, is seen as having weak controls. This has drawn in foreign mafia from Colombia, Mexico, and Europe, allied with local gangs that fight brutal wars for control of lucrative drug routes. Much of the violence has been concentrated in prisons, where clashes between inmates have left more than 460 dead, many beheaded or burned alive since February 2021. The country's murder rate quadrupled from 2018 to 2022 and last year was the worst yet, with 7,800 murders in a population of about 17 million, and a record 220 tons of drugs seized.